rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker, 6 on my chest like an Six on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra teddy. Extra style, extra flow.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. It's the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here we go. Here. Smash, smash, yep.
Another run here with Benson. Powers through. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson, 69 yards. And the Cardinals will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run here with a rookie. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 34 yards there at a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Randolph. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Bradley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Here we go, set. Black shot. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked up by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind? Hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
down. Ready?
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be out right at the 35. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Young. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check view. Set go.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Blackmore, hut.
Williams. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On first down, Bradley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Able to find his man, Kraft. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Okay, break.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Check, smash. Hut.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Young now from the 50. This is intercepted. Picked up by Quay Walker. Down the right sideline. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Inside the 20. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
That's to Kraft, the tight end. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Touchdown, Packers! Savion Williams with an amazing diving catch. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10.
Hey, go feet. Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Down. Red 38. Check, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
58 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Ready?
Love going to give it up on the touch pass. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It's caught on the right side, Williams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Okay.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bradley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. Well, he gave one defender the slip, but others waiting in the wings and dropping him behind the line.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 51 yards. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Here comes a reverse. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
The Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense.
And now here's another interception. Through the middle of the field. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Ready.
Play action this time with Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got this to Williams, complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll run on first down. It's Bradley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
In motion left comes Williams. They'll keep it on the ground. Bradley. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, Kelly. Move, 32. Hut.
Up the middle they go. It's Bradley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the left side. It's Bradley. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Hey, set, hut, set.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
You're ultra.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
Let's go now.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
60 reps. Ready.
Love, this is third and goal. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. No gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Young to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush, because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's going to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
99 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing. Love. The quick hitter complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Young will set to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Now here's Young. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Eat old Bluey. Set. Ready.
They'll throw again. Young. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
11 more yards. That's another Cardinals.
Now Young. Able to get this one to McBride. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Young off the bootleg. Now they'll tuck this and run. And now here's another interception. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. That's a quick 1st down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game, wait until the 4th quarter, and maybe that. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 79 yards. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A short one here, caught by McBride. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And that will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing, Young. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Young to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Come on, set. 60 reps. 60 reps. Hut, hut.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Set.
And they will take a knee here. The Packers are moving.